Channel 8.
Convicted just months ago of shooting and killing his neighbor, Trevor Dooley could walk out of jail today.
Then wounded by a stray bullet, Tampa police want to know who fired the gun that left a woman with a bullet in her leg.
And digging out after a blizzard. The cleanup is just getting started for millions of people in the Northeast. It's Monday, February 11th.
Live from the News Center in high definition, this is News Channel 8 on your side today.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News Channel 8 today. I'm Rod Carter.
I'm Gail Guayardo. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll get to those stories coming up. But first, a developing story out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where a tornado caused major damage. A storm chaser shot this video showing the twister rolling through the heart of Hattiesburg. A fire official says there's heavy damage in the city and on the campus of the University of Southern Mississippi, where police declared a state of emergency. We will continue to monitor the situation in Hattiesburg and bring you updated information and new video throughout the morning. And just looking at that video, it had to be such a scary situation for the folks living there.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Right now, let's go to Storm Team 8 meteorologist Lee Spann with a look at what we can expect here at home. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. And unfortunately, where that storm damage happened yesterday, they're still getting rainfall, which will certainly hamper the cleanup efforts. You can see what's happening across the southeast right now. Rainfall from Houston all the way back through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. But Florida is dry and actually very comfortable. 61 in Lakeland right now, 64 in Tampa, 58 Weeki Wachee, Apollo Beach, 62, 65 in St. Pete. By midday, we'll be up to 74. In fact, highs near 80. So this evening, nice at 73, 64 degrees overnight, and there could be some fog that develops overnight as well. Now let's check in on the roadways this morning. How's it looking out there, Leslie?
Well, a couple of accidents here in the Tampa area, folks, just north of Northdale, still in Hillsborough County. We have a collision with injuries, and this one's located at Van Dyke at Dale Mabry, and that can get to be a pretty busy intersection, so keep it in mind. Again, injuries involved, so it always takes a little bit longer to clear. Meanwhile, out here in Tampa, 113th Avenue, right at 15th Street, we've got an accident. A little bit more in the residential area, not a really busy area here at 113th, but nonetheless, keep in mind, just south of Fowler. 275 looks fantastic. That's a look at the roadways. Back to Rod and Gail.
All right, Leslie, thank you very much.
Now to a story that is happening today in Hillsborough County. Convicted just months ago, deputies will likely release 72-year-old Trevor Dooley from jail later today if he posts a $100,000 bond. A few months ago, a jury found Dooley guilty of shooting and killing a neighbor during an argument. Well, News Channel 8's Chip Osowski joins us now from the Orient Road Jail with details. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning to you, Gail. Last month, a judge sentenced Dooley to 8 years in Florida State Prison, but Dooley is appealing his conviction and asked the judge to release him on bond pending that appeal. On Friday, the judge granted that request. A jury found 72-year-old Trevor Dooley guilty of manslaughter in November. Dooley shot and killed 41-year-old David James during an argument over a skateboarder in a Valrico park in 2010. Dooley says it was a case of self-defense. His attorney argued that Dooley has appeared for each and every court date and is not a flight risk. The state disagreed. James' family members are outraged, and as you might imagine, they do not believe that Dooley should be released from custody pending this appeal. Gail?
All right, thanks so much, Chip. If Dooley does come up with the $100,000 bond, deputies will outfit him with a GPS monitor before his release.
Now to a developing story this morning out of Tampa. A woman suffered a stray bullet wound in Ybor City over the weekend. This happened right after the Crew of Santiago's night parade. News Channel 8's Adrian Pedersen is live this morning in Ybor City with more details on that story. Adrian.
Rod, the woman shot 24-year-old Camille Prince is doing okay, but right after the shooting, she did have to go to Tampa General Hospital. So here's what police say happened. They say after the night parade, around 10 at night, that's when two groups got into a fight. Someone started shooting, and a stray bullet hit Prince in the thigh. People around here say they're concerned that shootings like this one are giving the city a bad name.
The parade is to bring everybody here and show what Ybor's about and what, our heritage and what all of it, Guavaween, all those types of things. You would hope that the bad would stay away.
During the daytime, people come in here with their family and whatnot, and they don't want that.
Police are not giving a lot of details about what exactly they say happened, but they are telling us that they're still looking for the person responsible. Rod?
All right, Adrian, thank you. And for more details about this case, including the Crime Stoppers tip line number, just check out the homepage of WFLA.com.
A Polk County man is charged with DUI manslaughter after a deadly crash that investigators say involved huffing. Polk deputies say 39-year-old Trevor Werner caused the crash shortly after huffing computer cleaner. The crash happened on Highway 92 near Auburndale last August. Deputies say Werner crossed the median and hit an SUV head-on. 51-year-old Orlando Colon of Mulberry died. Toxicology reports indicate Werner huffed the cleaner at a gas station prior to that crash.
This morning, instead of heading to work, millions of people in the Northeast will continue digging out from that historic blizzard. President Obama declared a state of emergency in Connecticut, where that storm dumped as much as 3 feet of snow. The governor of Connecticut says it may take up to 10 days for the roads to get back to normal. In Boston, officials decided to call off school today as the city continues to try to recover from this blizzard as well. Many streets there still packed with snow. The city is working with the state to get more removal equipment so they can haul that snow out of town. The mayor asked businesses to consider allowing employees to go ahead and work from home today. People on New York's Long Island are digging out as well for more than 2 feet of snow. Officials shut down a 27-mile stretch of the expressway Sunday morning. Plow drivers from all over the state working their best to clear the road in time for this morning's commute. And take a look at this. In Smithtown, New York, a bowling alley, the roof there collapsed because of the weight of all that snow.
Now to a developing story from around the world this morning. A stampede in India killed at least 10 people. It happened at the close of a traditional Hindu festival. Officials say the railing of a footbridge collapsed at a train station, triggering the stampede. Officials say many of the victims had just returned from taking a holy dip and were catching trains to return home at the time. An emergency drill on a cruise ship in the Canary Islands turned deadly. Police say the crew was on a lifeboat when the cable snapped. The lifeboat plunged 65 feet to the ocean and flipped upside down. 5 crewmen died. Another 3 were injured. A fire stranded a Carnival cruise ship in the Gulf of Mexico. Reports indicate the Triumph had a fire in the engine room yesterday morning. About 4,000 people are on board the vessel. The ship had left Galveston, Texas on Thursday and was set to return today. Crews will now have to tow the ship to shore. What a hassle for all the folks on board, huh?
Yeah. At 6:07, a Bay Area teenager's unique invention that helps everyone have the perfect bowl of cereal.
Coming up, we'll see what it is and tell you why she's just one of many teens thinking outside of the box in a competition of young innovators.
And we've got an accident working in the Northdale area. I've got the details coming up with your True Speed traffic.
It is a mild start to this Monday, just enough of a chill to remind us that it's February, but certainly warmer than average. 64 degrees is what Big Monkey in Crystal Beach says this morning. And then check out our afternoon highs. 80 in Tampa, 82 this afternoon in Lakeland, 79 in Newport Richey. We'll hit 76 in Pinellas Park. And a high today of 80 in Sun City Center. Don't forget that Storm Team 8 is on the radio with our Clear Channel partners. You can hear us on News Radio 970 WFLA, and I'll be back to let you know when the rain chances increase and the temperatures decrease. In the meantime, though, please like us on Facebook. Just search for News Channel 8 Today and click like. It's 6:08, and you're watching News Channel 8 Today.